Well, hello there. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Today we're going to do just a quick energy read coming in for the beginning of the week. So, welcome in, you guys. Thank you for stopping by. I did pull out my cards. I just have a quick 10-15 minutes to get this message out. We have perspective, trickery, grief, and fear. So I feel like right now the energy coming in for this beautiful Monday is someone could be on the verge of stepping out into new territory, maybe stepping out into a new experience. Maybe you've been led to this place where you are, and maybe even for some of you, you've even been here for a while. Right now, you could be needing to stop to really get grounded and get a grip, take account of, some of the lessons and the energy that you've dealt with in the past that you can refer back to. There could be a very elusive energy that's in the air today. And so today we want to make sure that we're grounded and that our thoughts and our roots, maybe the roots, we need to go and even discover back, look back, as I said, something to do with roots. Some of you may be looking back into the past, even back past your life experience, to gather information that may be very helpful and pertinent right now. But now is the time to really be grounded, get grounded and balanced. Be very cognizant and aware of where you are, what's happening around you, because this energy today is very elusive, which means that there could be lots of false stories, coming up in your mind, trying to seduce you and get you to turn back or to get you to think negatively about something that's actually coming in as a blessing. It's very elusive, like trickery energy. There even could be like a residue of energy that needs to be released and cleansed out. Maybe there's some part of yourself that may need to just be put down for good, put to bed. And there's a level of confrontation that needs to happen with that. Not necessarily even confrontation. There's like a acknowledgement that needs to be made that, okay, we're releasing this once and for all. Yes, it's sad. It's hard to depart from it. This may, in fact, have been something that was coping mechanism type of energy, but it's releasing all of that old energy and acknowledging that you are in a new space right now. Sometimes we step out and we're full of all these good, exciting, adventurous, ideas and energy, and we step out, and then all of a sudden one moment we look around and we're like, oh snap, I actually did this. What am I doing? Where am I? And you stepped out into a place where nobody else is doing it, and you look around and you realize like you're all alone, and you may even feel there's a presence that's watching you from afar, trying to see, what's going to happen, how this is going to pan out for you. And that's that elusive energy. That's nothing but fear trying to creep in here. And the fact of the matter is, for whoever this is resonating for, you have taken an opportunity, and you've taken it and you've stepped into it. And yes, it is something that possibly not everybody has been willing to do, but here you are. And because you were willing to do it, this may in fact open up or present opportunities and experiences that only is available for those that are willing to take that leap or to take that chance, right? You have doors that are open to you that may not be open to everybody because you are willing to take this chance. And so it's the way that you look at it. That's why perspective came out here. There's a need to take a moment to get grounded and come back to the perspective that brought you here. Come on back, right? And it's okay to stop and look around every now and then, but understand that this energy, this very elusive, tricky energy, will try to revisit ever so often to see if you'll fall for it, right? But that's why it's important to be grounded. 11:11 on the clock right now. Keep moving forward. If that isn't a divine message, I don't know what is. Keep moving forward, right? For whoever this is resonating with, you are right where you're supposed to be. You're right where you're supposed to be. And if you look from the right perspective, if you look in the right direction, you will see signs, right? And things pointing to you being in the right place and for you to keep moving forward. Right now, what you're looking for is not evidence that you have made a mistake, or that this isn't going to work, or that, this is too hard. That's not what we're looking for. You're looking for evidence that you're looking for your next sign to move forward. You're looking for the next guidance tip, the next piece of instruction, the next crumb that spirit is leaving for you. That is your perspective right now, my friend. So it's all about perspective. What are you looking for? Because whatever it is that we're looking for, that's what's going to show up for you. Do you know that? Whatever it is that we have here and we look for on the outside of us, that's what we see. That is exactly what you will see. And so it's changing the perspective, right? So that you can actually look through and actually pick out what it is that aligns with where it is that you're going. It's all about perspective. And so the Queen of Cups came out on the light side. The Hierophant came out as well. The Eight of Pentacles. The Six of Cups. And the Five of Swords, right? And so I do feel like this is something that is very aligned with you. This Queen of Cups energy is being connected with a very deep sense of who you are, and from that connection, reaching outside of yourself to make other connections in alignment with that, right? I do feel like this is possibly something that you are endeavoring to do. This may be extending out to connect with your divine calling. This may even be you in position, and because you're in position, you are in a position to not only be available to assist others, but there's this attraction to you. You're somebody that connects with people. People may in fact see you as a very reliable, resourceful, a very grounded source of energy. Okay. And it does have a little bit of nurturing here. The Queen of Cups many times for me reminds me of the Empress, a very attractive, alluring energy. But I also have the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant carries that same pulling energy, but it's with different purpose. Now, the Hierophant stands in a position of authority, delivering certain energy as it pertains to spirituality. Doesn't necessarily always have to be spirituality, but there's some type of important source that the Hierophant connects to. So you may, in fact, be in a position of leadership or authority where people do come to you. They come to you for something that's life-sustaining, right? When we think of the Hierophant, we think of things like religious institutions, government. It even could be learning institutions. There's some source of life. There's some source of stability that it is that you offer, and you stand in a position of authority with that, whatever that is. The Eight of Pentacles is mastery level. It's honing in on that skill. This is something that you take really seriously. This is something that you've been working on. You've been pouring all of your energy into honing this craft, perfecting this craft, whatever this is. I feel like there's also some level of nostalgia with the Six of Cups. This connects, for some of you, this could very well connect back to even parts of your past. For some of you, this could be connecting to parts of your childhood. There's some type of very good feeling. There's some connection that happens within this for you or for others. This could be in line with what it is that you do or how you assist in this new place. There's some connection to this very good energy. And it almost feels like, you know how you think back to the most beautiful part of your childhood. Maybe you went on a fishing trip with your dad, or you went and you made some cookies with your mom, and there was something, it was more than the physical activity of what you were doing, but this is the love that you receive from that, the feeling of being cared for, of being connected to somebody that was tapped into you and what it is that you needed at that moment, right? It's that feeling of nostalgia that you look back and you're like, yeah, that was good. That was good. I love that. Whenever I think of some of the best times, that's one of the memories that come up. And so it's having that feeling that you had as a child of not having any care or any need in the world at that particular moment. Everything is perfect. And if we could just stay right here, you know, it's that kind of energy. So whatever this is, I feel like is offering or will offer this level of fulfillment, almost like going back and being able to remember a time where you were happiest. But with the Five of Swords, there is possibly some internal conflict. So let's take a look and see what's happening underneath these energies that are showing up for us on this beautiful Monday morning. And I know there's people from all around the world that watch this. This may be evening where you are. It may be afternoon already where you are. It may be late night. So whatever time of day it is where you are, it's morning where I am. So let's take a look. And thank you guys for stopping by. If you are enjoying this message, please take a moment to stop. Hit the thumbs up button for me, please, and subscribe. If this is your first time stopping on the page or you're yet to subscribe, please consider subscribing, okay? Hit the bell if you end up subscribing, please, and thank you. All right. So I'm going to start with this Five of Swords. What is this Five of Swords, Spirit? Why is the Five of Swords showing up here in this beautiful reading? So there could be a decision that you're needing to make. I almost get the energy of like you don't know right now if you need to fight or if you need to, um, you know, go sit down somewhere and meditate. You're not sure. It was clarified by the moon and the judgment. And so there's some level of some need for clarity or for some clarifying moment to come in and drop in. I feel like there's a little bit of haze around where you are right now. And this could be actually a moment where you're actually leveling up. Sometimes when we do those transitions up to that next phase or that next level in life, it does feel that way. It feels a little bit challenging. It feels a little bit like, okay, what's happening here? Things feel a little shaky and unstable as you're making that transition. And then next thing you know, you are at the next level, right? And you look back and what used to be really difficult isn't anymore. So it feels like there's like a leveling up that could be happening right now. What is this Six of Cups? Yeah, and so for some of you, this may be a time that you would benefit from going back, whatever that memory that you have, as we were talking about that energy around nostalgia, right? There may be something, it may be time for you to take a little moment to yourself and take care of yourself and actually do that thing that gives you that energy, that allows that energy to, percolate in you, to percolate the good feelings about what this is that you love to do. And part of that is taking time away from it and to go do what refills you, to go do what actually is going to refill your cup with the Six of Cups here. And Spirit may be leading you to a specific place. If you've been seeing things around this particular memory that you have, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to go back to that cabin, right, where your family used to go in the summer. Maybe it's time to go sit on the creek somewhere, pull out your pole, and just let her rip, right? Go catch a couple of fish. Maybe it's time to go out into nature and do a, what do they call those, where you leave all of your electronics at home and you just go out and you bear it, I think. What's the name of that when you go out into nature without anything? And it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be like a hardcore nature hiker, right? I personally love to glamp. I love to glamp. What that means is I'm not going to go and sleep in no sleeping bags per se. I have done that, but I wouldn't mind going out to nature and parking in an RV for like a week, and just enjoying nature. That's something that I love to do. And so maybe this is time for you to do that. I feel like you are in a position, you have the means to do it. And so maybe this is time for you to actually take a moment to yourself to, pamper yourself or pamper your natural self, right? And that's not necessarily going to glitz up and glam up or, going shopping. I'm not saying that pamper, but I'm talking about pamper your natural body, the natural man, okay? What is this Eight of Pentacles? Yeah, I do feel like whatever this is, it still feels like the very beginning of this venture that you've chosen to embark upon. And this may in fact could be that you're doing several different things. As you're stepping into this new, you may still have one foot in the old too, and you're juggling and double dutching, back and forth. That may be the energy, which is adding even more requirement onto you. What is that? I don't know what that is. Whatever that is, something white. But whatever this is, I feel like it is still fairly new. You're still like getting acquainted with what's required and still getting your footing, trying to find out your perfect rhythm with this new thing, while still doing other things as well that you're committed to as well. So you could find your hands in actually many different pots and perfecting many different things right now, which even adds more onto your plate. What is this Hierophant? And the Queen of Cups. And so part of where you are right now with the Queen of Cups says that, yes, this is new. This is a new opportunity that you're possibly stepping into, but it also offers a significant place for you. The Queen of Cups was clarified with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups, right? This is a place where you are able to, it's almost like moving into a new space and bringing everything that you enjoy. You're able to set that space up exactly how you like it. Like you are sovereign here, and you get to create the atmosphere, and you get to determine what the environment will feel like, right? What it will look like, what it'll smell like. Like you have creative autonomy here. And so it feels good. Whatever this is that you are moving towards feels really good. Now the Hierophant, there's this, you could be actually growing really fast. It feels new, but you are excelling at this very fast, moving very fast in this. There's a voracious appetite for what it is that you do. And as I said with the Three of Pentacles, this could very well be something work-like, spiritually, oriented. Whatever this is something that you actually have a natural, innate ability in. It's almost like you step into something and you're like, oh, wow, I didn't even know that this was something that I did this well. Never in a million years, thinking back like 10 years ago, did you feel like you could even be considering something like this, but it's such a perfect fit for who you are. And so whatever this is in terms of this position that you're in, and people, there's something that you are able to provide, or there's something that you're able to help and assist and guide, or even oversee. It's almost like a level of a higher position where you oversee something, right? There's a level of growth that you're moving, possibly in a chain of command. Like there's this fast movement happening, and that may in fact be why it feels so weird. Maybe you've even come to a point where you're like, okay, what is happening? And all of these things are popping up. These doors are opening. Things are coming in and being offered to you. Opportunities opening up, right? And things are moving so fast. So yeah, that's understandable that things would get a little fearful, because you're taking a moment to reassess, okay, is this really, really what I want to do? Is this really for me? But it is. It is. The fact that you are successfully moving forward And there is a high level of, oh, I think that's just my scalp shining. Yeah. And there's a high level, I feel like there's a high level of enjoyment. Like it's like a lock to a key. Like there's no other perfect place that you could be right now with the Ace of Cups. You wake up to do this. And so it feels really good. This may just be a moment of reclarification needed. Spirit is just basically saying stay grounded in this moment. You are right where you need to be. And keep moving forward. Don't stop to look around too long. Okay? But keep moving forward. Keep working. All right. And so this is for someone, a little bit of encouragement, just to check in to see where we are. You got this. You got this. Don't let worry or fear sink in, but just keep your eye on the prize and keep moving forward is the message today. Okay. All right, my friends, thank you for stopping by. It's been a pleasure. LettiSpeaks is the name. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Until next time, we'll see ya.